Great morning, students. Hope you are fine at your home. Today we are going to discuss about our chapter, that's combustion and flame. So in this chapter we will try to learn about the combustion and flame. What is the combustion and what is the flame? All that topics we will learn about this thing. In combustion, when we are going to burn any fuel in the presence of air, this will called as combustion and it will produce some heat. This will be the result of the combustion. So in this chapter we will learn about combustion, ignition temperature, inflammable substances, controlling fire, types of combustion, explosion, fuel efficiency, and burning fuel of lead to harmful products. All these things we will learn about in this chapter. As I taught you that combustion basically responsible होता है release of energy के लिए. That energy that is released in the form of the heat, it is going to release with the help of combustion. So combustion needs the oxygen, and oxygen doesn't burn itself but it helps to burn the fuel that is going to produce the energy out of the fuel. Inflammable substances are the substances that burn itself without any encouragement. Now what are the measures that controls the fire? We all that things learn in the chapter. Now what is the combustion? Combustion, it is a chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to give off heat is called combustion. The substance that undergoes combustion is said to be combustible. It is called as fuel. ठीक है, जिस फ्यूल में बहुत जल्दी बर्निंग स्टार्ट हो जाती है उसको हम कंबस्टाइल फ्यूल कहते हैं. द फ्यूल में बी सॉलिड, लिक्विड और गैस. समटाइम्स light is given off during combustion either in the form of flame or as a glow. तो आपकी जो combustion होता है उसमें हमारे flame प्रोड्यूस होती है और साथ में वो ग्लो करना भी स्टार्ट कर देता है. So all these are the processes that are helpful in the combustion takes place. Now when a chemical process takes place, then it doesn't take back to the original products. Original products हमें obtain नहीं हो सकते chemical process में, but physical process में हमें जो products हैं वो obtain हो सकते हैं. So this is the major difference between a chemical process and a physical process. Now we will take the reading of the combustible elements or combustible substances. The substances that lead to burn start easily. जो सब्सटेंस आपके बहुत जल्दी बर्न करना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं उनको हम कंबस्टिबल सब्सटेंसेस कहते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल वुड, डीजल, पेट्रोल, liquid petroleum gas, CNG, all these are the examples of the combustible substances. Now you can see here the definition well. Substances which burn in air to produce heat and light are called as combustible substances, like wood, coal, charcoal, kerosene, petrol, diesel, liquefied petroleum gas, compressed natural gas. All are shown in this figure to you. So we have discussed it. What is the combustible substances? On the other hand, some substances need some temperature so that they can start burning over that temperature. So they are not combustible substances. They need certain amount of energy. Now you can see here the combustion. It is a chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen to produce heat is called combustion. The substance which undergo combustion is called a combustible substance, and this substance is called as fuel that going to produce the energy. As you know, For combustion, air is very necessary, or you can say oxygen is quite necessary for the combustion process, in which energy is going to be released at a rate. Now you can see it also arises a flame, or it also starts the glow, that is going to result the combustion in its nature. Now what is the basic elemental state? Now we will perform an activity to show how air is an important part of the combustion. If air is not, now we are going to perform an activity that shows that air is necessary for burning. In this activity you can show that we have taken 3 bottles in which we have placed a burning candle. One bottle we have covered with a cardboard, second we have not covered, and third we have partially covered it. The partially covered and fully covered are not going to stop. ठीक है, means they are not burning. They will stop burning at the rate because air is not properly supplying to them. But the candle which has a full supply of air, it will be continue to glow. So that is shown in this activity. Now when we talk about the ignition temperature, when we talk the minimum temperature at which a substance catches fire and burn is called as the ignition temperature. A substance will not catch the fire and burns if its temperature is lower than the ignition temperature. Different substances have different ignition temperatures. For example, the ignition temperature of kerosene is less than the ignition temperature of wood. That's why the kerosene oil takes much more earlier burning than that of the wood. Wood will be later burning than the kerosene oil. Substances which are very low ignition temperature can easily catch the fire with the flame. That's why these substances will be called as the inflammable substances. For example, petrol, alcohol, LPG, CNG, all these are the examples of the inflammable substances. So all that things we have discussed in this video. We have discussed what is combustion, what are the factors of the combustion, what is combustible substances, what is the importance of the air for the combustion, and what is the ignition temperature, and what is the value of the ignition temperature for different substances. So hope you will understand it. Thank you and